Wow, knocked himself out. Oh!
What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier the Iceborne.
And we're Reaction Dragons. And if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Just do it!
Thanks so much for the support, guys. Now what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
We're back at you with Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, Season 1, Episode 5, Partings.
Partings. And yeah, the last episode was setting up a lot of this shit that's about to hit the fan. So, I mean, what I do love about this show is I love how they're doing like this kind of like whodunit vibe as far as who is Sodon. Because I feel like he's hiding in plain sight and we have certain suspects, so it's just kind of like trying to figure out who it is. I feel like they're going to do a lot of misdirects where they give you a little bit of reason for each of these suspects where you might think, oh, that makes sense that he's Sodon, or that makes sense that he's Sodon. So I mean, as far as the candidates right now, I mean, as far as the stranger goes, I feel like that's probably the least likely candidate just because of the fact that he definitely looks more like a wizard. I don't think it's Gandalf. I mean, if it is, and if it ends up being like an origin story Gandalf, then, cool. But I think that it's going to be another wizard we haven't met before. I think someone mentioned in the books they have blue wizards. And the wizards kind of like evolve almost like Pokemon, like from when they start out where they're essentially the Maiir, like the servants of the Valar. Like Gandalf, for example, he went from, I think he had a completely different name when he was like a Maiir. And then he became Gandalf the Grey, and then of course he fought the Balrog, and then went through that whole shit and became Gandalf the White. So I guess like with each wizard, they kind of evolve. So nonetheless, I don't think that Stranger is going to be Sauron again, but he's a candidate, so if he ends up being Sauron, I wouldn't be surprised. And then you have Adar, which we find out he's kind of like a dark elf. I feel like that's kind of like the okie doke that they were trying to like hit us with to make us think, oh, it's definitely Sauron. They even said like Sauron has many names, da da da.
Especially with the line that he used where he's like, "I'm not a god yet," so it's like foreshadowing like, "Oh, when I become Sauron, I am a god."
But if I had to guess, my money is on a dark horse that I like to call Halbrand. Now that I'm thinking about it, because we got to think about it. Halbrand essentially is the heir to the Southlands. We already know that the Southlands essentially is ground zero to where they're building Mordor and Mount Doom and all that, and he's staying behind in Numenor. Because I think with Sauron, it's not going to be one of those, "Oh, I'm coming, dick swinging, sword swinging, I'm just going to come and wreck house and take names." I feel like it's going to be more like he's going to be like a Trojan horse, like because like what ends up happening, he ends up tricking them into like forging the Rings of Power and forging, and that way he can forge the one that rules them all. I feel like it's all just like a big ploy, and he like gains people's trust, and then he's like, "Oh, actually, I'm working for myself." So I feel like Halbrand has the qualities because he's just for the main fact that he essentially is heir to the Southlands, which is ground zero for Mordor. And I could see that happening. Because with Adar, what I'm thinking is maybe Adar is like what you would call like a servant of Sodon, or maybe like a general of Sodon, where he's kind of like in charge of like the orcs that are they're essentially building Mordor. So I feel like maybe he's just kind of like second in command. But what if it's like, because I don't know the whole lore of the elves, but if he's an elf, it could be like kind of like how Lucifer is a fallen angel, like, wanted to get into heaven and ended up getting banished. What if it's the same way? Because here with elves, Valinor is pretty much like heaven. So what if Adar was like supposed to go into Valinor and got banished or whatever, and that's why he's teaming with Sauron, because they're like, oh, but if I can't get into Valinor because they're all about light, because you see the light from whatever happened with the trees of Valinor. So what if like Sauron's like, oh, well, we can kind of just reign here. Well, essentially, instead of being light, it'll be land of darkness.
He's like, well, if I'm not Sauron, I'm even his right hand man. Either way, I'm going to get my sword. How about that?
Well, I mean, yeah, but we don't really know if the sword is his. They're just looking for the sword. But that's another thing with Theo. Theo has that sword, and obviously, I feel like it doesn't.
He's a candidate too, I guess, right?
I feel like he's more of a candidate to be the Witch King or one of the Nazgul. But it's cool, like with the sword, it consistently needs blood. It's not like he stabbed himself and then it gets longer and then it stays on length. It usually just goes back down to a nub until he feeds it again. So it'll be interesting to see like where that goes. And someone was even mentioning that, like the reason he has that Mowgli haircut is it's covering his ears, trying to like, I don't know if they're trying to do like some misdirect where we think as a human, but then he moves his hair and all of a sudden you see Ole elf ears.
And then he's the son of...
And then be the son of Arondir.
Which would be kind of weird though, because like you said, they weren't really fit.
That's the thing. That would kind of be weird to me. I mean, whatever, if they make it make sense, cool. But I feel like it'll be weird because Arondir and Bronwyn are having this vibe like, oh, we have feelings for each other, but we haven't like acted on it.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear people say, well, that's because they're around humans. Bullshit. They were in the fucking hills
and they were in
by
the
themselves.
Horden when it was like pretty much by himself, and they were looking at each other, and he knows he's pretty much.
And if he's already fucked her and made a kid, get the fuck out of here.
And then Adar's bringing all of his orcs to that. I forgot. It begins with the letter O. I think it's like Othidis, wherever Arondir is with Bronwyn and the other Southlanders, that, I shouldn't say, Elf Stronghold. So they're coming for that ass. And I don't think it's going to be a matter of bend the knee. They're going to be like, we're going to come to get the sword, and then we're going to wipe you guys off the face of the earth. And now we know that Waldreg used to be the owner of that sword. So he's shady as hell, because he knew the shit about the orcs and was just playing dumb pretty much, I feel. We didn't get any of the Harfoots last episode.
So I'll probably get him this one.
So we'll probably get him here. And then one last thing we'll jump into with Elrond. I feel like he has a little sample of the Mithril, and he made pretty much like he swore on the mountain that he wasn't going to tell anybody about this. But I feel like he's going to be challenged on that shit, because I mean they're kind of just setting it up. I don't know if he's going to, like we were saying, like accidentally drop the Mithril and then Celebrimbor finds it, and then Doran gets mad. He's like, oh, you told him about it, obviously. Now we're not friends anymore. Now we're gonna be enemies. I don't know if they're gonna go that way, or if Elrond realizes all this shit's about to hit the fan, and maybe he goes to do it and is like, we need weapons. Like this, you said this shit can make chainmail. It can make weapons, whatever. Like we gotta make this shit. So you may have to like, just disobey your father, and we have to go back in the mines and mine that shit up. And that'll kind of create a dynamic for Doran. Like, oh, am I gonna listen to my father, who's telling me to pretty much spy on Elrond, or am I gonna listen to my best friend?
I wonder if Elrond will even, like, if he's put in that predicament, like you said, to tell about it, if he'll at least give the courtesy, like, hey man, I know I made a pact not to say something, but can we like undo that pact, because we got some shit going down.
Yeah, like that would be the smart thing to do, is at least go to Doran first. Like, look, I haven't said anything to anybody, but we need more of this shit. So yeah, a lot of shit can happen, but yeah, I feel like things are about to hit an 11. We're pretty much at the halfway point, so I'm ready to jump into this shit, Glacier. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, as usual, take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The engagement does lead to more views. As usual, you can catch a full length watch along to this much more of our content on our Patreon. Shout out to our existing patrons. Really appreciate you guys. And don't forget, guys, when you become a member of our Patreon, you get a free dragon mug. Dual-sided, so rep whatever Dragon Squad you rep. We do not sell these mugs, so you can only get it by joining our Patreon. With that being said, let's fucking go.
Midsummer, we make fun of them to snail. Why the snailing's good.
Hello, like snails.
He's talking now.
The only trouble is there's 100 perils between here and there.
Perils?
Like a danger. Wolves, fog, rain, hill trolls, cave trolls, anything that'll kill you.
Kill you?
Just to make something dead.
It's like a sponge just soaking up information.
Probably has more sign language than him, because he probably doesn't know what dead means and some of the other words.
But the thing is, like, why
shot.
did he not, like, why doesn't he remember anything? I feel like it was done on purpose.
I'm Peril.
Damn.
No, you're not.
Oh,
It's
Fireflies.
You're not a peril.
Or is he? He seems good of heart for sure. I just hope he's not like a Winter Soldier or Sauron's just controlling him like a pawn, like says a little magic spell or whatever, and then pretty much activates him. Damn, look at that journey.
Yeah.
It's the gray marshes. I love how interactive they use the map.
And he's learning this whole journey.
Yep.
I guarantee he's learning how he's had more vocabulary.
Because this journey is probably like months and months and months.
Yeah, it's all foot.
I mean, I feel like he'll be good. He's good at heart, but I feel like he's just being controlled by more powerful forces.
Yeah, whatever sent his ass. That was honestly.
Yeah, let me remind you how I got here.
Yeah, I want to know how you were sent.
Oh shit. He leaves something at ground zero.
Who the fuck are you? Oh shit.
Oh,
I remember seeing your asses in the trailer, but I don't know who you are.
you're not elves.
Nope. Gee, you look probably
You look like you're like 10,000 years old.
like a character from Diablo.
And she hears dark whispers.
She looks cool.
Oh, let me see your ears.
Your arm. Show it to me.
Like, I'll get burnt, bro.
How does it feel?
Like fire. No father.
Damn. Look at that loyalty, though.
Soon it will be gone. And with it, the part of me that knew its warmth as well.
Wow.
I shall miss it.
You stop making my number.
Yeah, I'm getting blisters all over the place.
Summon the legions. It is time.
So yeah, that means he's gonna go full evil because he's not gonna feel warmth.
Yep. He's like,
Like-
as we say, this part of me will die,
Transitioning to a god.
and I'll become Sauron and clap Ember for saying that he doesn't have that respect on my name.
I put respect on your name. I'm saying you're probably some other shit.
Yeah, well, tell me I'm the Witch King. Call me something clean.
I'm a Dar. It's clean enough. I'm Lord Father. Call me Daddy.
If you choose to stand with me and fight, this tower will no longer be a reminder of our frailty, but a symbol of our strength.
Damn. Brown's got them queen qualities.
Stand and fight. You will die. I say be better. to take our chances bowing to the supposed enemy.
Yeah, you would say
Look that
that.
enemy in the eye. He's not your deliverance.
You think you are? Elf! I'll say this for our ancestors. They lived!
I swayed the crowd.
So, yeah, he's right. I'm definitely not compromised.
Wow, damn, it just swayed you guys like that, really?
Well, all he had to do is like talk to their fears. It's like, oh yeah, he's right. We're scared as fuck. We don't want to die. I mean, he's not wrong. A lot of these people are gonna die, but
his intentions are not true.
Yeah,
He's on some fuck shit.
he's obviously compromised.
Slip me to the front of the line.
What are your qualifications?
Qualifications?
Do you belong to the Sea Guard?
God.
You know I'm twice the same.
Do you belong to the Sea Guard?
Yeah, I'm petty. I'm gonna hold that shit against her.
You were feigning fidelity to the traditions of this isle. These men were living them.
Like they earned the right.
I'm ready to serve. Nothing would make me prouder.
But you had your chance.
Damn, you had your chance.
Go about the right way.
You made your choice.
Well, fine. You know what? Then I'm just gonna sneak on the boat. How about that?
Yeah,
That's what he's ended up doing. It's alright. I'm gonna rebel.
it's like, see all these kids? They all went to college and got degrees. You dropped out. He's like, I am Halbrand.
Sorry, Halbrand, but for that second, you look like the main guy in Lord of the Rings.
Now he's finally forging his weapons like he wanted.
He's like, damn, you forge good as fuck.
Like, goddamn.
Look at his sword. Sword is badass.
Where'd you learn this shit from? Celebrimbor? Goddamn.
You're like, oh shit, putting respect on my name.
Galadriel informed us of your aspiration to unite your people.
Did she know?
Damn.
I trust she was not speaking in haste.
Damn. He's trying
As a
to...
matter of fact, it was my intention.
companion is merely feeling the weight of his task. I have no doubt, come time, he will do his part.
Is that foreshadowing? What's his part?
Yeah. Like,
Damn.
maybe we should go on the
He's
same
gonna have
page.
some words with her when they leave. Like, you son of a bitch.
You used me. After I all
Yeah.
begged you to let me be.
I have just convinced Numenor to send 5 ships and 500 men to aid your people and place a crown upon your head.
You're welcome. Damn.
Find another head to crown.
Damn. I'm gonna go back to forging swords.
He doesn't want it.
Yeah.
He's like Jon Snow vibe. I don't want the
Pretty much.
fucking throne.
Yeah, I just want to stay here, do what I want to do.
He's responsible, isn't he? The big fella.
What precisely do you expect me to do about it?
What you ought to have done at the camp. Take their wheels and leave them.
Wait,
God,
why? Why should he
shut
respond?
up, Malvo.
Get scared. And hopefully that guy saves you and see what you got to say then. That's what I want to see.
Pick this clean.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. Watch.
Yeah. Anyways, pick this fungus. It's good for your body.
You nearly caused me heart to burst.
There you go.
Oh no.
Oh, we're leaving. Bye.
Well, wolves travel in packs.
All right, we want Harfoot nuggets. God damn. Well, let's see if Stranger does have actual powers he can control.
Oh
Damn.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go. Just manhandle your ass.
throw your ass.
Oh, come on, my clean ass jujitsu.
Now let's see. He's use wizard. He's gonna use physical strength.
I'm gonna use magic and Greco-Roman
You're like,
wrestling.
who the fuck do you think you are throwing my brother Glenn? Ever throw my brother Glenn again?
Oh!
Oh!
Big dick wizard energy.
You're like, I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm getting.
What in the hell
You guys
was
like,
that?
No, fuck that. Like, hey, Glenn, let's get out of here.
Sure,
Come on,
wanna be
Charles.
Lion King's ass out of here.
Damn, one hitter quitter. What do you got to say now? Ooh.
Damn. Took a lot out of him. Just like with the fireflies, it like draws energy from these magic.
Shit, he might end up being the Witch King, though. So I guess that might be my prediction.
There are many ways to kill an orc. But for you, I will keep it strong and simple.
Halbrand's been busy making swords.
Twist. Gut. We will see who can score flesh.
Damn.
Ooh.
No.
Anyone that does, I will promote.
Damn, I'm gonna add in.
Insert
All right.
Ilsador.
All 5 at the same time?
There you go. That's cute.
That's right, though. That was a kill shot. That's not flesh, but I'm cutting your head off.
It's like, this is easy work. You think you're gonna touch an elf? Dead. They're probably just dull swords, though.
Fuck that. I'm fighting. Double team.
Like, easy work.
Uh-oh. What about Halberd? You think Halberd will go in there? And he'll be lieutenant? Yeah, maybe you're right.
Isildur's like, oh, that's my cue. I proved to my dad.
But has he ever... I've never seen him fight with his sword, so he'll pull out some
Probably
pretty shit.
So either they're going for kill shots or those swords are not sharpened yet. Damn, it's like she's wielding the Green Destiny and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Don't plant roots.
Bitch.
Keep moving.
Damn, I'll just train all of you. I'm not even sweating.
Galadriel's real clean with it.
I don't know if he's good. He might just pull her aside to like train me in private if he's not good with it yet.
Maybe he'll just get the closest because she'll recommend him.
He's taking on like 6 people, so he's got to be real nasty with it.
Well, we know he's meant for greatness, so maybe he has like natural talent. Oh, did that draw flesh? Almost though.
Well done, Lieutenant.
Oh no.
Damn, you got it. Okay.
Oh no, he got it. He's like, sorry.
Damn. Well, good.
Oh.
Alright, let's see what you got, Halbrand.
Damn, I wanted to see him go at it. Then he would have been nasty too.
Never known a Smith's aide who could do that.
He's like, I'm still mad at you, kind of.
Yeah.
It's not too late to stop this. Your cousin may hold the scepter, but it's you the people follow.
Wait, who's his cousin? You talking about the Queen?
Maybe. That's what he's referring to, yeah.
And what makes you think Miriel's mind and my own are not as one in this?
Because my father would sooner die than take orders from an elf.
Damn, yeah, keep that same energy you had in that speech.
My cousin can go to war for Galadriel if she wishes. I go to war for Numenor.
How could this be for Numenor?
You want nothing.
We're just gonna use the elves.
Soon we will save the low men of Middle-earth, lift them up, and give them the king they've long awaited.
Yep.
A king who will be forever in our debt. Contemplate, if you can, how that might benefit us.
Damn, he's playing long game.
Forests, trade, tribute. I wouldn't dare stop that, not for all the salt in the sea.
Because I'm thinking 10 steps ahead. Because I shouldn't even have to explain this to you. Let that be a lesson.
Damn. I mean, he's loyal to Numenor, but you're still coming off like with shady vibes.
I'm not shady.
We're restoring our connection with the elves.
This is up and alive and shit.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I thought he was good as dead.
He's like, no. Put respect in my name. I can live for another 10 years if I want.
You could barely even talk last episode.
Miriel, don't go to Middle-earth.
Oof.
Oh no.
All that awaits you there.
Death.
Darkness.
Almost just as bad.
Damn, don't die. Damn, is she gonna switch it up? Like, actually, we changed our mind.
I mean, I feel like if they leave Numenor's fucked anyways.
Slather some on that paw should help with the tenderness.
I think this is a little bit deeper than that. Damn, freezing the water.
Kalla.
Yeah, what language is he speaking?
I healed it myself.
He's like using glacier powers. Damn. Yeah, you might want to move your hand.
Stop! Please!
I'm gonna give her gangrene. Shit.
Damn, he didn't even see her there. He was like in a trance.
See, I feel like he's a good wizard using dark magic. He's like, see, peril. Oh shit. I'm kind of scared of him now.
Oh no, don't do that. Did you feel like darkness?
It's definitely coming to the surface.
Shit.
It's like, sorry, I am what they made me.
To what do you credit this new invigoration?
I might task the same of London. Shipping off its warriors, expanding its cities. Bit southern for elves, no?
There's gonna be some tension here.
Typically takes you people weeks just to decide to take a ship.
If I may.
From where did you procure the table?
Damn.
Why do you ask?
This stone grows only at certain depths. So rarely do our resonators locate a deposit.
Is it from the mountains?
For the most sacred purposes. Monuments. Or tombs to our honored dead.
Damn. Come to this table with respect.
Please forgive our sacrilege, Lord Durin. Shall have to send it home with you so it can be treated with proper respect.
Damn, he's like, I'll give you your table back.
Yeah.
Not your table back, but you know what I mean? He's like, alright, it's yours.
Well, it probably came from...
They probably knew like shit.
Came from your mountains, so yeah. But what does he know? I feel like he knows stuff already.
Yep.
I wonder, High King, if it is in fact you who has been lying to me.
Are you familiar with the Song of the Roots of Ithidlir? Recount it for me, please.
A battle. Not over honor or duty, but over a tree, within which some claim was hidden the last of the lost Silmarils. On one side fought an elven warrior.
Oh, sick.
With a heart as pure as Manwë. Poured all his light into the tree to protect it. On the other, a Balrog of Morgoth.
Oh, shit.
Channeled all his hatred into the tree to destroy it. It's their dual, unending, lightning ensnared.
Oh my god.
Damn. Forging of their conflict. A power.
A power strong and unyielding as evil. They say it seeped down the roots into the mountain depths, where for centuries now it has waited.
Durin was right.
Oh, damn.
Then you admit the dwarves did find it, the ore containing the light of the lost Silmarils.
That's why it's so precious.
Promised Durin never to reveal his people's secrets.
As to his people, meant ensuring the doom of your own.
Shit. I'm gonna pick a side pretty much.
Go to
Damn, so the Mithril is forged with the power of the trees of Valinor?
But he already knew that, yeah, but the king fucking knew that.
He's
shit.
like, I know it's there, I just don't know
I need a confirmation that it's true. Now, thank you. You confirmed it for me.
Now you pretty much gotta choose your own people or your friend with the doors.
Fuck that. Go to your friend and at least tell him what's up. Maybe your friend will understand.
Bro, Lyndon looks incredible though. Holy shit.
We hoped that by sending her away and so bringing an end to the last vestiges of war, we might arrest the decay. Our decline has only quickened.
Shit. The tree's dying.
The light of the Eldar, our light, is fading.
Yeah, I remember he found the leaf, first episode.
Damn.
I swore an oath to Durin.
Okay, I respect it.
By such things our very souls are bound.
Let's go. My elf of morals.
To let mine slip away on the basis of mere hope.
Hope is never mere. The eye of hope is first to awaken, last to shut.
Oh, learned that from Morpheus.
Yep.
Armies of darkness will march over the face of the earth. It will be the end, not just of our people, but all peoples.
God.
Damn. Give me that line delivery.
And talk to Durin first, let him know the severity of what the hell's going on. It's kind of like what I was saying.
I'm sorry I started the fight. Now please bring me with you.
No.
What'll it take to make this right?
Just playing hard to get.
Yeah.
Fine, you get a free hit.
But, ooh, I like this deal.
3.
3. Damn.
2. Actually,
God. Oh, clean as 2 piece.
So,
even Steven?
You'll bring me on the ship.
No.
Isildur, you're my oldest friend. And if you want to know the truth, you're probably still my best. But
He's like, what the f-
please, I can't in good conscience state my name, recommending you for a duty that you might well decide.
It will be different this time.
One day I hope it will be.
God.
Damn. Thanks for the 2 punches, though.
Yeah. Who's gonna get the cosign for him now?
Nobody. He's fucking sneaking on him.
Yeah. That's what he's doing right there? Like, Ole. Oh, no. Kemen.
Listen to your father?
Oh, yeah. You're gonna disobey your father? Or?
I'm gonna burn these boats. How about that? Yep.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Bitch.
Oh, you're back to seaman now.
Oh, who's over here? Better burn someone alive.
Isildur?
Yep.
Are you stowing away?
What are you doing? Are you burning the boats, you asshole?
Are you about to burn the boat? Get out of here this moment. Hand me the lantern. Don't.
Fuck him. I just want him to think that Isildur did it.
Yeah, and he's gonna get caught because it's his word against his. He's the son.
Oh, shit. Oh, great. Now you just made it worse, asshole. God. You might as well run. Make sure no one else is on the boat either. Wow. Knocked himself out. Oh! Well, that's not going to bode well. Like, it wasn't me. It was seaman.
He was in a fishing boat. A cask must have gone up. A cask?
Dan covered for him.
He saved my life. He could have just left, but he saved my life.
Oh, that bodes well for him being worthy.
And he wants Keeman in his pocket, like, hey, I covered for you and I saved your life.
I want a cosign from the queen. Or from at least your father.
Yeah, look, get your hand off me.
Shall I tell the sea god to stand down?
Uh-oh, what's you deciding?
Make a decision.
This council We'll reconvene at first light to make a final decision. See to it Lord Halbrand attends.
Damn. It's gonna come down to Halbrand. She's like, fuck.
Oh, gotta do some convincing.
Damn it, seaman.
Elrond, forgive me.
I
I
did.
did not tell you sooner.
You showed him.
Mithril.
Damn, he's told him.
Here
It is our only salvation. Elrond, I have tested it. Under every duress. Nothing diminishes its light. Yes. It very well could be.
Damn, he should have talked to Durin first, though.
I saw him with it in his hand because he gave it back to Elrond. I was like, oh shit, he showed him. You still have like, you know, your word, because you can be like, they deceived me. They knew about this shit. They didn't tell me about it until just now.
Stop fighting me, and together let us fight them.
Not so long ago, men like me were fighting alongside them.
Men like you, not you yourself.
You're wrong.
Oh. Ooh.
You don't know what I did before I ended up on that raft.
See.
Oh, backstory, we go.
Damn, he's got blood on his hands.
I don't know how I survived.
See, he's kind of getting off a little ominous vibes there.
No, we all survived.
Damn, they all surrender. Like, we're sorry. We bend the knee. Don't kill us.
Bitch asses.
Sometimes to find the light, we must first touch the darkness.
Damn, yep.
What do you know of darkness?
Ooh. That gave me chills.
Lasting peace in any path, but that which lies across the sea.
Yeah, you can make
I
up what you
have fought
did.
for centuries seeking to earn mine.
Centuries, God.
This is how you earn yours.
Take your place. Here's your necklace back.
No kissies right
I want to know what he did.
Probably killed his own men.
Or left him to die.
Probably left. Probably was a coward in some point.
Or left him to die. Or if it's like something more sinister.
He might know.
Have I awaited this day? The day your kind would return at last.
Bitch.
To take our rightful place at your side.
All that shit talking you're doing about elves, you don't realize that Adar's a fucking elf?
I pledge my loyalty to Sauron.
I mean, I'm not even
Oh,
surprised.
he's probably gonna get killed. He's like, I'm not Sauron.
Yeah, he's like, oh, and I took that personally.
Yep.
You are Sauron, are you not?
Does this answer your question? Oh, we scratched him off the suspect board.
Serve you then, whoever you are.
Oh no.
Damn, kill him. That's how you can serve me.
That's your son too.
Prove your worth.
Only blood can bind.
So maybe he's not with Sauron. Maybe he's just like another entity.
On my own shit.
Yeah. Wow. You kill him, you're such a bitch.
You think Waldred has any fucking redeeming arc?
No.
No.
He didn't have
No.
anything redeeming to start with.
Should have went for the okie doke. Like, go to stab him, then stab Adar right in the face.
Well, that was the last thing he stabbed.
Well, he still would have took out the guy. And I'm like, oh, you have a clean ass arc.
He's like, look at my face. You think I've been through worse shit than getting stabbed, asshole? Well, at least he's being honest with him.
I've seen this before.
Touch it with your real hand and see what happens.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Does the sword interact with that?
What did you find?
Whole ass mural etched in the tree.
Oh.
Oh,
sword.
Shit. Yeah, it looks like Sauron.
Or that's Sauron's.
It looks like the face of Sauron in the
Yeah.
sword. Like a mask of him.
Shit.
That's crazy. Or is it Morgoth?
It's my sword.
Yeah, that's what it looks like in its all its glory.
Stabbing through somebody too. Saw that?
Look around. It's over.
Not yet.
Soon enough.
Yeah, what's your negative Nancy? You sound like the old
When they
man.
march upon us, this tower will fall.
Where was the fight earlier?
Like, that was before you told me I was froggy shit about this dagger. You showed me that froggy monument. This tower will fall.
Are we going tonight? Oh shit, we're marching right now.
Shit.
Yeah, we're coming tonight. I mean, they have to take cover during the daytime, so that's why.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was literally
I
their
can see where she's coming from a little bit, because that view from the tower, there's a lot of them.
Oh yeah, a lot.
You made it up, didn't you?
This has been wanting a new table for me.
Smooth.
Ah, come on, it's not that heavy.
It is not the weight of the table that burdens me.
Ooh, bars.
I did not come to Khazad-dûm for friendship, but ambition. I did not know it, but I came for Mithril.
Like, son of a
Damn.
bitch. Like I was being used. Don't get mad at me, please.
Tell him. Why can't I tell him?
Why? Without it, my kind must either abandon these shores by spring or perish.
Perish?
Our immortal souls will dwindle into nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there are life sources in those trees, so if those die, then they slowly die too.
Give it to me raw.
Is that raw enough for you?
So the fate of the entire elven race is in my hands.
So it would appear.
You gotta go against your dad's wishes.
Damn.
The fate of the entire elven race is in your hands.
It's like,
look at his face.
Whose hands?
My.
Yours.
He's like, At
least he's taking it well.
Yeah, he took it well. He took it a lot well than I thought. All right. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe he doesn't want that part of him. He's like, no, I'm letting that part die.
Like, I'm like Jon Snow. I don't want it. And credits. Oh, actually, I do want it.
Damn.
Oh, clean ass armor with the horse.
Don't be Sauron though. What his character arc? He becomes Sauron.
I hope not. That'd be probably going from this to actually I'm Sauron.
Now all the people are all about it. What the hell happened there? She didn't want her dad to go.
I mean, I'm guessing that Halbrand co-signed.
Oh, brother, you got in.
You got in. Let's go. Now the sister's here by herself, so if Numenor does flood, then she's dead as fuck, along with everybody else here.
Yep.
And that's what it feels like. This is goodbye. Like we're never gonna see each other.
He got in because of Kimmin.
Yeah.
Kimmin got him in.
Yep.
Or his dad because he saved him. But I saved royalty. Get me on this fucking mission.
Yeah. So I'm guessing Halbrand was the one that kind of like co-signed the Union and fighting the elves. Like, look, I'm coming back, taking my land, I'm doing this for Numenor.
And then they know the alliances. It's like, hey, now you're gonna be a king forever in our debt.
Stable suite.
God. Cavalry of shit.
Yeah, we'll clean up the shit.
Sorry, you have to work your way up. God. Like, hey, you said earn it, right? Earn it.
He's like, alright, I'm okay with that. Now he's okay with him. He's like, good. That's right, I'm gonna go from stable, clean up shit boy. I'm the one that cuts off swords.
Yeah, I move up in the world. Don't worry about it. Oh,
and everyone put respect on her name because she was training them.
Oh yeah.
And badass armor. Let's go.
And light shines clean on my face because I'm elf. Oh.
Yep, right in front of everybody too. Human and elf.
Yep, human elf partnership.
Maybe end up kissing too.
For Middle Earth. Isildur's like finally an adventure.
So they're gonna come in clutch when that tower's getting taken.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Arondir and Bronn just need to hold on a little bit longer because help's coming.
Albert's like, I'll kill. Well, I don't know. One of them to kill Adar. But it's funny. It's like he's not Sauron. I mean, we kind of knew that, like you said, but I wonder who is. But he took it offensively as fuck, like bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, does he have beef against Sauron?
Either that, or he's like, I'm not clean enough. Don't ever try to put me in the same realm. Like, I can get in trouble for that shit.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like I'm tired. I don't want to be in Sauron's shadow, so I'm
gonna be a god.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a god. I'll be more powerful than Sauron and Morgoth put together.
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm the new Morgoth in this bitch. Boom. Credits.
Roll credits. Well, the tables have been set. Now we go to war. Holy shit, I feel like this is the calm before the storm. Partings, Glacier, what do you think?
Great episode. I'm glad that we got some cameos. As far as the hyenas from Lion King, that was always good to get them.
They wish they were the hyenas.
They're like, yeah, and we almost gave that smoke. We almost had some half-foots in our mouths.
Yeah, good. And Stranger pulled up and said, get this thunderclap, bitch. I'm going to Hulk smash you to the ground.
Yeah, my brother Glenn almost ate homegirl.
Shut the hell up. Take some breath mints. Your breath probably smells like the inside of an asshole.
Well, my name's Jerry, that's Glenn, and that's David. We almost had them.
Good. Jerry, Glenn, David, Petrie, where the hell you are? Fuck off.
Oh, that's clean though. I called it how I saw because I went. I forget her name. Sorry. The half foot. Malva. Malva was like, "Fuck them. Let's leave them behind." In other words, like, when are you gonna cut them loose? And then, sure enough, like you said,
saves the day.
My prediction, or not my prediction. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. I'll write it. I'll get clapped at the end. Don't spoil me. I'm gonna say Gandalf threw that right hand and dropped those motherfuckers.
He's like, "Don't ever call me Gandalf again until I say, hey, my name's Gandalf."
She's talking about other things. She's like, yeah, and over there's a mountain. We used to call it Gandalf. He's like, Gandalf. Like fucking Fantastic Four. So he's like, say that again. fantastic.
Like, fuck off. But no, I mean, obviously I feel like he's just like oozing with dark magic. And I feel like Nori felt that shit when she touched his hand when he was like healing from that wound. Because it seems like anytime he uses his power, it drains energy from either him or whatever life source he's connecting to, like the fireflies. So I feel like Nori does count the water. I mean, I feel like Stranger wasn't wrong when he pointed himself. He's like, peril? Because I feel like he is dangerous. He's not dangerous in the fact of like his intentions, but the fact that he doesn't have control. I feel he's being controlled from a higher source. That's like pretty much like wiped his memory, sent him down here to Middle Earth for a specific purpose, and I feel like the constellations are the map to get to wherever he's got to go. If I had to guess, because now we understand the importance of the mithril, how it pretty much is like infused with the light of the trees of Valinor, and without that light, the trees are going to die, and then the elves are slowly going to wither away into the shadows. I feel like maybe what if that's the end game? What if he was sent here, imbued with this dark magic, to essentially destroy the mithril, and what the stars and the constellations are sending him to Khazad do?
Now the question is, him being sent here, did Frost from Fight Night Round 4 have in their hands in the cookie jar of sending him here, or they just worship him?
That's a good question, because we only got a brief section. Like, she looked like some kind of high elf or some other entity entirety, but the soldiers she was with were human.
Yep. We didn't get to see her ears because she was covered kind of.
So she could be a human that's just imbued with like some other magic, or she's another entity, or she can be an elf. She looks like she's like 10,000 years old. She looks like she's like immortal essentially.
But the thing is, they knew. It's not like they randomly walked like, oh shit.
They knew exactly where Ground Zero was.
Exactly. So were they part of the launching, or more of worshipping, or both?
Maybe they're part of that same squad. Like they were there waiting for that omen, for that fireball to land, because she can hear. I forgot what the languages that Sauron speaks. It's like dark speech, I think it is, or black speech. But it's like the whispers you hear. I feel like that's what the black speech is. So she definitely understands the black speech, and she was able to like feel the darkness from the ashes or whatever was there. So I feel like whoever, like let's say it's Sauron that sent the stranger here to Earth, I feel like that squad that was there is teaming up with them. Like they were there as like maybe like an extraction point to meet up with the stranger.
The question is, are they good or evil, you think?
They don't look good at all. She looks evil as fuck.
So my cloak's white.
You're hearing whispers. Does that not sound ominous enough to you?
Well, so does Gandalf. He hears whispers.
Exactly, and he's imbued with dark magic, so I rest my case, Your Honor. Stop calling me Gandalf.
Until further notice, he's Gandalf. And meanwhile, we still stick on that same storyline. I like how Durin took the news.
Yeah, I mean, I love how it was kind of like we were saying, like Elrond had to pretty much like choose like shit. I'm glad he chose to tell Durin, but he didn't technically tell Durin first, because he spoke with the High King, which technically the High King already knew that the mithril was there, because then he explained the whole shit about. I wonder what the name of that reminds me. The name of the elvish knight that was there fighting that Balrog in the flashback. For a second I was thinking it was Feanor, but I don't think it was. Feanor was just like a forger. I don't think he was an actual warrior.
That was a cool shot though.
But that was crazy, yeah. The Balrog pretty much like destroying that tree. So I guess you guys can let us know and down below, is that someone that we've already heard of? Because I don't think that was Elrond's father.
Yeah.
Because Elrond's father was human. And I think that was, like, unless it was, like, I guess he was wearing a full knight's guard, so I guess we couldn't really tell if that was a human or an elf. If it was a human, I feel like it was definitely Elrond's father. But if not, then it was probably some other elf, maybe Feanor. I'm not sure. If we're completely off base, then please like kind of keep us on track there. But that whole scene was amazing. How we see like how the light like from that tree literally fused all the way into the mithril in the mountains of Khazad.
With pure light and pure evil.
Yeah, so it's imbued in that shit. So I believe that the High King is what the High King's saying to Elrond as far as like, look, like we need this shit because this tree's literally dying, and eventually the light's gonna be gone, and we're gonna have to either leave Linden or be destroyed essentially by this darkness that's coming. So I feel like there's truth there, but the way he's just kind of like lingering and he just acts like he's shady, and he still is like, he knows more than what he's even telling Celebrimbor. And I feel like all this shit just trickles down. Like Elrond didn't know anything that was going on. Celebrimbor knew that the mithril was there, and they need to forge it to pretty much save the tree and save the elves. But I feel like the high elf, what's his name, Cal Kalan, I think. But the High King essentially still knows some shit.
Do you think that's also an ingredient to the rings or no?
I was thinking that like if they're using the mithril to forge the rings, or if that's made from something else. I guess that remains to be seen.
It's like the secret sauce. Like it's one of the ingredients you have to have.
It would make sense.
Like to make the rings. I mean, to think about it, that like remember how Durin was saying like this is going to make like new armor. It's going to advance our culture of dwarves. Like remember the ring couldn't be like Frodo's ring. You couldn't destroy unless you threw it in the fucking volcano lava.
Yeah, because that was a sword. Because Sauron made forged his ring out of the lava. Of
okay, that's why.
That's why it had to be destroyed.
Ring was this shit can't be broken. But
that's the thing, is Celebrimbor going to be? Is he getting played? Because that makes me think, is High King working with Sauron? That's far-fetched, but I feel like he's getting played to forge these rings, so therefore that way when Sauron makes his ring, he can control the rings. I feel like that's the play, that's the 5D chess. I just don't know how that's fitting in. How are they going to, because I feel like Celebrimbor is going to forge his ring. That's his main goal. So how is he being influenced by the dark forces if that's Sauron's endgame?
We haven't had any first-person encounters if he's hearing those whisper voices too, like you said, the dark language. Or if he just he's indirectly, they're making these rings, and by doing that, they're like, oh, you cause a whole another shitstorm. Yeah, because what if High King's working with Sauron or working with the dark magic, and he's the one that caused that tree to die? And seeing that in the first episode where he's picking up the leaf, that's him looking at his own work, like, oh, I did this shit, right? Hand and doing it. Yep,
that could easily be the case. But it's crazy too. We see all the Southlanders that pretty much say, "Oh, we're gonna give up and go support who they think is Sauron," which makes sense because even Arondir was saying that the Southlanders, like Horden, that's why the elves had problems with them, because they pretty much allied with Morgoth.
Yep.
So now they're kind of doing it again. Oh, we're gonna ally with Sauron, but then Adar took it personally and was like, "You're Sauron, aren't you?" And he literally chokeslammed his ass. So I wonder if he just took that as a slight because he has animosity towards Sauron, or is he living in Sauron's shadow and trying to that's why he wants to become a god? He's like, I want to be more powerful than Sauron or Morgoth.
Well, because you called me Sauron too, the non-shady character that Ember said he's not shady killed Theo's friend.
It's all that coming because he's like, oh, also whoever you are, I'll support you anyways. I don't care who you are. Yeah. He's like, all right, you want to support me? Then I need blood sacrifice.
I'm sorry, I'm just a bitch ass old man.
Yeah, I already knew your shit was shady from the get go. I never liked you you had no redeeming qualities at all.
You know, my look like Bluetooth necklace.
Fuck you. Probably some dark. That's probably some shit Morgoth forged. Oh, this is just you're gonna wear this shit to show you're still my bitch.
Well, I saved all these people because we came and bent the knee, so they're all healthy and safe, except for the guy I had to stab for blood bind.
My ass. If anything, they're gonna make you guys turn big rocks into little rocks. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I feel like obviously I get Bronwyn why she's pretty much no, we should give up. We're fucked because obviously Arondir just showed her that Froggy's monument, which. That's the question. Was that monument? I'm guessing it was a Sauron with his helmet on, unless it was a Morgoth. But that was definitely the sword that Theo has, and we see it in all its glory. And they said it's a key. So I wonder if that, if you stab that into the earth at some point, is that going to help the erection of Mordor or Mount Doom
or Sauron? I'm wondering if I'm wondering now that we're, like you said, we have all the chess pieces moving when Halbert gets there. If he gets his hand on it, that's going to cause something froggy to happen to him. Like you said, you think he might be Sauron. I'm thinking that because the thing with Halbrand is, he's very noble. He doesn't want to be he doesn't want this throne essentially. But they always say that about leaders. The best leaders don't want to be leaders, but they're still built for that shit. And the fact that he's like this, he's getting to do what he wants to do now in Numenor as far as forging weapons. He forged a shitload of weapons. I feel like between him and the other guy, they're forging everybody's weapons. Yep. And so and high quality. High quality shit with the etchings and the embroideries and all that shit. So I feel like that's his calling, but I feel like does Sauron and use dark magic to embroider shit? Doesn't he do that? His whole sigil is pretty much like the symbol that pretty much the topographical map of the Southlands. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we haven't really gotten a zoomed in shot of his sigil that's on his necklace. What if somehow that is that's been a clue that's been hiding in plain sight that he's Sauron? We just haven't been looking at the sigil from the right angle. Same thing when Galadriel was looking at the piece of paper with sigil and she puts it on the topographical map, oh wait, that's the same shit. Yeah. So maybe it's one of those where we're not looking at the sigil in the right angle to see what it really is. What I want to know too about that sword handle of his is why it react to Theo. Why does it react only at certain times? You know what I mean? Because it didn't react when anyone else held it during this episode. It was even including Theo when he was showing it. Well, he has to stab himself with it. I think you have to literally stab yourself with it so it feeds off your blood, and that's when it has the reaction. Oh, okay. So it's almost similar callback to this. Well, not callback, but this episode. And he's it's a Adar is it's a blood bind. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what it is. A blood bind. So yeah. I mean, I guess so. Going back to the Stranger, I feel like with the Stranger, those constellations are either leading him to the south or leading him to the Mithril to destroy that. That way, it eradicates that, and that way, darkness pretty much destroys the light, or it's leading him to Sauron's sword. Yeah, and that's because if that's the key to unlock Mount Doom and all that shit, and maybe I don't know how deep that sort of penetrate to get into maybe that is what causes the lava to flow up. But yeah, looking at that monument it's etched in a tree, right, or is etched in a mountain? Looked like it was in the tower or the mountain. It's within that. It's within wherever they're withheld in. I think they're like in a. If I'm not mistaken. He's like ripping it off. Yeah,
it was shrouded by tree, like bushes, like shrubbery.
Yeah, look, it's in here. Yeah, it's inside the fortress.
Yeah, so. But it looks like the sword is stabbing somebody, probably as like a bloodbind. Yeah, so is that sacrifice, is that going to be Theo? Or could that possibly be the stranger? Or it could be someone else. Maybe it's Arondir that gets sacrificed. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I see what you guys mean with Theo's hair covering his ears just so slightly so you can't tell if he's a human or an elf. So I feel like maybe that's, again, they make it make sense, great, but maybe he is an elf. I'm not sure. For now, we'll just say he's a human. But yeah, the sword, you have to actually like stab yourself with it. And that's what Waldreg was doing before Theo started doing it.
Yeah, it's definitely a sacrifice.
Yeah, so someone's getting sacrificed.
So
that's for sure.
Who's getting sacrificed? Is it going to be?
Well, now that you mentioned, I feel like it could either be Theo, Stranger,
Albert,
maybe Halbrand,
and then you have Adar,
or maybe Adar. So yeah, I guess we'll find out.
But I guess maybe you have to have I guess it has to be just a trickle of blood makes the sword from so like a whole ass sacrifice. It's like with that sword, it's like Sauron.
Because think about it, to even make that sword fully formed, you probably have to drain all of someone's blood to get it that far. Because you stab it and it grows a little bit. But to get it fully formed, you probably got to drain someone's blood. So that's already a sacrifice in itself.
Yep.
So I wonder if that's what it's referring to.
Yep.
As far as like the bloodbind.
Who's the candidates? Like who gets the rose? Except who gets killed? Who's getting sacrificed?
Yeah. So I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I love how we're getting like pretty much all the pieces are set for this war to erupt. And I feel like the main ground zero is going to be the Southlands. The Osterreith, I feel like is going to be like it's going to be essentially like Helm's Deep.
Right.
In the show's like that's where all the shit's going to hit the fan.
I mean, we got 8 episodes, I think is what season 1 got greenlit for, so we got 3 more. So it's going to be probably a banger. Wait, no.
That's the thing, too, yeah. Like 4 seasons, I feel like the war is about to start like this season.
Well, someone said in the comments that the main antagonist might just be Adar, and Sauron we'll get later on, obviously. Because we still have like such a huge character arc for, I can't think of his name, the one that's sweeping up horse shit right now.
Yeah, I mean, Isildur still he's still got his character. He's still got a long way to go before you can get to
from sweeping up horse shit to killing.
Yeah, to pretty much taking out Sauron. So yeah, maybe this season it's all about Adar as the main antagonist, like dealing with Adar and the orcs, and this whole war at Osterreith is probably going to be like the centerpiece of this season. And then further on, you're going to start seeing Isildur, Halbrand. So I feel like whatever the reveal is, maybe Sauron's not even going to appear until like later seasons.
It might be like a tease at the end of this season. But I'm wondering are they planning on leading up to that scene, kind of like how Rogue One did with Darth Vader?
That would be awesome if like by the end of the series we get to the prologue of Fellowship of the Ring.
That's what I'm wondering if they'll do. Yeah, that would be cool if they do that.
Yeah.
At least get to that battle. And I know that the prologue kind of showed that battle, but it would just be kind of cool at least.
Yeah, but it's cool that
tie a bow on it that way.
Yeah, that would be perfect. The perfect way to do it. But yeah, I like how with Isildur, he's finally like, getting what he wants as far as like, chasing what his destiny is. And we would have thought that he would have got the blessing from either his dad or from his friend Valandil, since he got promoted to lieutenant. But Valandil's like, sorry, I mean, thanks for giving me the 2-piece that I owed you, but yeah, no, you're not there yet.
Yeah, sorry, you're just gonna have to be the right place and right time, and I guess you were, because
he stowed away, happened to be the right place at the right time because he stopped Kremen from. Well, he didn't really stop him from bringing the ship down, but at least he saved his life because that shit. He thought maybe the ship was just gonna burn slowly. He can just swim away, but that shit straight up exploded.
Kremen's like could have almost murdered him, and that would have been a story of him.
Yeah, and he covered for him. He could have said like, "Oh yeah, he was trying to burn the boats down," but he was like, "No, I mean, he was just there, and I saved his life." And so that's probably how he got on the ship. Kremen probably went to his dad, which is essentially the hand of the queen. I don't know if he had the power to put him on the ship, or he talked to the queen directly. Like we just didn't see it happen off screen, but he's there now. So pretty much we got the whole squad. But I feel bad for Edian, the sister, because I feel like Numenor. I feel like that prophecy is coming true. Like that wave is coming for Numenor, and whoever, like all the soldiers and everybody that left, they're going to be going to the Southlands, and whoever was left over, the civilians or his sister.
Yep.
I feel like they're all dead.
That's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks because I feel like Numenor is just like pretty much Atlantis at this point. But yeah, I'm just excited to see how this goes. Like how far into this battle with the Dar's army before we see the Numenorian army show up.
Yep.
And I want to see Galadriel and I want to see Halbrand in action. I want to see him like on the battlefield because they're obviously the 2 best fighters. I mean, Valandil is definitely like in that talk. He's probably like at least top 5 because he was able to at least cut Galadriel's dress.
Yep.
Which is how he got promoted in the first place. But yeah, there's probably gonna be a lot of fatalities.
That was also because she was like 5-on-1. So
yeah. But hey, she kept her word. She's like, oh, whoever can pretty much touch me is gonna get promoted.
But I'm wondering also if let's say Adar's not the sacrifice, who delivers the killing blow if he does get killed in season 1. He might live through season 1, but if he gets killed, through season 1, who kills him? You think?
Probably Galadriel or Halbrand, or maybe Isildur gets his first kill.
Theo's like, don't forget about my Mowgli looking ass.
I mean, Theo, I don't know. I mean, if you do, then
I'll do it with the Sauron sword. So technically, I would deliver the killing blow and the sacrifice on accident. Like
trifecta of
all of a sudden he's like, sword, dumbass! Like, oh, thanks. He's like, I thought I was killing him.
But yeah, overall, yeah, this episode, like, I guess you can say, I wouldn't call it a filler. I feel like this is just finally like setting the pieces in motion to where now this next 3 episodes are going to pretty much be like this war at Osterreith.
Yeah,
and we're going to get more answers as far as like how everybody fits into the bigger scheme of things.
I mean, Lord of the Rings kind of felt like that way with me when I was watching them. I mean, they had some action at the beginning, obviously, but it was building up to, you had the big battles always at the end.
Yeah, Fellowship of the Ring was kind of like a build up to the Battle of Helm's Deep, but of course you had like so many crazy like set pieces. Like, you know, Gandalf versus the Balrog, and
it was all like just like we had some the Heinies fighting, and it was the same thing with Two Towers, and it was the same thing with Return of the King.
Yeah, this is what this whole universe is great at, just building this tension, building the stakes, so when the battles actually happen, you're able to just like you understand what like all the shit that happened before, how epic you're actually.
And when they do the battles, they don't. Yeah, exactly. They're epic. They don't hold back.
Yeah, I guarantee the battle's gonna be like the whole final episode is gonna be one long battle. Like pretty much Battle of the Bastards, essentially. But yeah, overall, great show so far, great episode, and yeah, can't wait to see the next 3 episodes, how crazy this shit gets. Final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, final thoughts, like I said, very entertaining episode. I know there's people on both sides of how they feel about it, but so far, like I said, I haven't read the source material. I love what I'm watching. It's entertaining. Like I said, I can't say how much I enjoy the shots they use where they're filming. Like, it's very hard to tell where the green screen is, if there is any. Like I said, they got paid a lot of money. They're like, oh, fuck a green screen. We're actually using real footage, but nonetheless, entertaining. I know the Hyenas want the rematch. They're probably going to go back and talk to Scar if he's still alive. I forgot if he died in Lion King 1. I mean, there's a lot of people, conspiracy theories that he might be alive, so they might be coming back for the Gandalf smoke, and also Ember talking shit through the TV. Dragon certified.
Bullshit. Pretty much Stranger is like their Mufasa. As soon as we figure out what his name is, it's going to send shivers down their spine. If he is Gandalf, like Gandalf. Ooh, do it again.
They're like, well, tell Glenn and Jerry, my 2 brothers, to come back. You know what? Actually, we don't want to fight Gandalf. We want to fight you, Ember.
Fine. Let's see what's on the menu today. Wolf nuggets. Wolf a la carte. Oh, great. Medium rare. My favorite. Come get the smoke. But yeah, other than that, Dragon certified, fucking hit it. And there you have it, guys. Another one in the books. Real questions. What do you guys think on there in Dratsko land? So again, for all you book readers, the experts out here, just clarify if we're kind of off track. Who was that? Sauron that was etched into that mountainside, or in the stone, or was that Morgoth? Because they kind of do look similar with them. I want to say, like, I'm about 90% sure it's Sauron, because that looks like Sauron's helmet.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused with too. Like, clap me if you want in the comments. I don't know. I mean, I know if I look at the helmets actually. When they go watch the movies, I know the difference, but like,
because my thing is like the Southlanders supported Morgoth back in the day, so it could be. I feel like it could be either or. So yeah, kind of feels. I want to say this for argument's sake. Let's say it's Sauron. But who do you think is going to be the sacrifice that ends up getting stabbed by the sword that pretty much sets this whole shit of Mordor and Mount Doom in motion? Do you feel like the High King is actually hiding something? He's going to just using the Mithril for resources, and he was just using the tree and the depth of the tree as just like a, you know, pretty much like a MacGuffin just to kind of get what he really wants because it's high in value. And yeah, other than that, we know that Adar is essentially not Sauron, so who do you think he is really? Do you feel like he has beef with Sauron, or he's just not wanting to live in Sauron's shadow and that's why he wants to become a god? And then other than that, what are your thoughts on Stranger? What do you think his mission is? Who's the blue-eyed lady that looks evil as fuck? Let us know down below.
Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you like what you see, you can check out more videos right now. But until next time,
we'll see you next time.